Relationships. They're the heart and soul of life, right? But let's be real, they can be complicated. We're talking about the push and pull, the ups and downs. That's relationship dynamics in a nutshell. Think of it like a dance. You and your partner are learning the steps together. Now, every relationship is unique. Your dance won't look like anyone else's, and that's okay. What matters most is understanding how you move together. What makes your partner tick? What makes you feel loved and supported? In this journey of love and connection, we're going to break down these dynamics step by step. We'll explore the key ingredients that make relationships thrive and learn how to navigate the inevitable bumps along the way. So, get ready to dive deep into the fascinating world of relationship dynamics. Let's get started. Let's talk communication, folks. It's the lifeline of any relationship. Think of it as the oxygen that keeps your connection alive and well. Without clear, honest communication, things can get messy real fast. Imagine this. You're frustrated because your partner forgot to pick up groceries. Again, you could stew in silence, letting resentment build, or you could address it head on. Which approach do you think will lead to a healthier outcome? Effective communication is about expressing your needs and feelings openly and respectfully. It's also about truly listening to your partner's perspective, even when it's tough to hear. Remember, it's not about winning an argument. It's about understanding each other. So how do you improve communication? Start by being present. Put away those distractions, the phones, the TV, and give your partner your undivided attention. Practice active listening, asking clarifying questions and reflecting back what you hear. Trust me, these small changes can make a world of difference. Let's talk about trust. It's the bedrock, the very foundation upon which a strong, healthy relationship is built. Without trust, you're building on shaky ground. It's like a house of cards. One little breeze and it all comes crashing down. Trust is about feeling safe and secure with your partner. It's knowing they have your back, no matter what. It's believing in their honesty, their integrity, and their unwavering loyalty. Building trust takes time, effort, and consistency. Think of it like this. Every time you show up for your partner, every time you keep a promise, every time you choose honesty, even when it's difficult, you're adding a brick to that foundation of trust. And remember, trust is a two-way street. It's about being trustworthy yourself just as much as it is about trusting your partner. We all experience and express love differently. That's where love languages come in. They're the key to understanding how you and your partner feel loved and appreciated. There are 5 main love languages: words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, and physical touch. We all have a primary love language, the one that resonates with us most deeply. For example, if your partner's love language is words of affirmation, hearing "I love you" or receiving compliments means the world to them. If their love language is acts of service, doing the dishes or running errands without being asked shows them you care. Discovering each other's love languages can be a game changer in your relationship. It's about making your partner feel loved in a way that truly speaks to them. Section 5. Identifying your relationship's rhythm. Now that we've covered the foundational elements, let's talk about how to identify your unique relationship dynamics. It's about recognizing the patterns, the habits, the unspoken rules that govern your interactions. Think about it. How do you typically communicate? Who initiates conversations or plans dates? How do you handle conflict? Do you address it head on or avoid it? Paying attention to these patterns can reveal a lot about the health and balance of your relationship. Are you both equally invested? Are your needs being met? Are there any recurring issues that need to be addressed? It's also crucial to remember that relationships are dynamic. They evolve and change over time. What worked for you in the early stages might not necessarily work years down the line. That's why it's essential to regularly check in with yourselves and each other to ensure you're both on the same page. Section 6. Nurturing healthy patterns, resolving conflict. So, you've identified some patterns in your relationship. Now what? Well, if those patterns are healthy and supportive, keep nurturing them. Keep doing what works. But what if you've uncovered some areas that need improvement? First, don't panic. It's completely normal for couples to encounter challenges. The key is to approach them with a spirit of collaboration and a willingness to compromise. Remember, you're on the same team. Conflict resolution is a crucial skill in any relationship. It's about finding a way to disagree respectfully, listening to each other's perspectives, and finding a solution that works for both of you. It's not about winning or losing, it's about finding common ground. Remember, communication is key. Be open and honest about your feelings, but avoid blaming or attacking your partner. Focus on finding a solution together. Section 7. Real-life love stories, learning from experience. We learn best from stories, don't we? So let's dive into some real-life scenarios to illustrate these relationship dynamics in action. Imagine a couple, Sarah and John. They've been together for 5 years and have fallen into a rut. They rarely spend quality time together, and communication has dwindled to logistics and to-do lists. Resentment simmers beneath the surface. What Sarah and John are experiencing is a classic case of neglecting the emotional connection. They've stopped prioritizing each other, and their relationship is suffering. To rekindle the spark, they need to make a conscious effort to reconnect, to schedule date nights, to have meaningful conversations, to express appreciation for each other. Now let's meet another couple, Emily and David. They're constantly arguing, their communication riddled with blame and criticism. They're stuck in a negative cycle, and it's taking a toll on their relationship. Emily and David need to break free from this destructive pattern. They need to learn how to communicate their needs and feelings respectfully without resorting to attacks or accusations. They need to practice active listening and empathy, truly striving to understand each other's perspectives. Section 8. Practical tips for overcoming common hurdles. Let's get practical, folks. Here are some actionable tips to help you navigate common relationship challenges. Schedule regular check-ins. Dedicate time to talk about your feelings, needs, and concerns. Practice active listening. Really listen to understand, not just to respond. Use I statements. Instead of blaming, express your feelings ownably. I feel hurt when, rather than you, always. Be reliable and consistent. Keep your promises. Follow through on your commitments. Be transparent. Share your thoughts and feelings openly and honestly. Seek professional help. If trust has been broken, therapy can help you rebuild. Communicate your needs. Let your partner know what makes you feel loved and appreciated. Discover each other's love languages. Pay attention to how your partner expresses and receives love. Practice gratitude. Make an effort to express appreciation for the little things. Section 9. Your relationship, your journey, a time for reflection. Now that we've explored the intricacies of relationship dynamics, it's time for some self-reflection. Remember, every relationship is unique and there's no one-size-fits-all approach. Take some time to ponder these questions. What are the strengths of my relationship? What are some areas where we could improve? How do I contribute to the dynamics of our relationship? What changes am I willing to make to foster a healthier, happier connection? Journaling can be a powerful tool for self-discovery. Write down your thoughts and feelings about your relationship. Identify patterns, both positive and negative. Explore your own needs and expectations. Remember, self-awareness is key to personal growth and fulfilling relationships. Section 10. Share your story. Inspire others. You've heard my take on relationship dynamics. Now it's your turn to share your experiences and insights. What resonates with you? What challenges have you faced in your relationships? What lessons have you learned along the way? Your story has the power to inspire and support others who might be going through similar experiences. Let's create a safe and supportive space for open and honest conversation about the joys and challenges of love and connection. Section 11. Keep the conversation going. Remember, folks, relationships are a journey, not a destination. It's about continuous growth, learning, and adaptation. Keep the conversation going. Share your thoughts, your stories, your questions in the comments below. Let's support each other on this wild and wonderful ride called love. And remember, you're not alone. We're all in this together.